How are you doing, Jillian?
I love daylight savings. I mean, like for the summertime, not the winter time.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just been so much happier the last 2 days that the sun doesn't set at 5 p.m. Well, and the weather being good helps, but yeah.
Yeah, the sun feels nice on my skin, for sure. The grass is green. It's a great day to be alive.
It's a great day to be alive. So, Maidan.
I got a question for you. Do you know how they say, good men finish last? You heard that expression?
Yeah.
Good men finish last. Do you think the same principle applies to good workers? Like if you work in a company and you're a good employee, there's a chance that you will be finishing last. I don't know, like you're gonna stay the last man on the boat before it sinks. And then the boat sinks. You find yourself out, no compensations, no salary. Or like one day the company decide they don't need you anymore. Boom, they fire you out of nowhere after, and you did everything right. Do you think this is something that applies to a workplace?
Like it's like kind of like a yes man mentality, which is like sometimes a good mentality to have, but sometimes when you're just like a good worker, and you don't ask questions and you just like you put the company first, 24/7 before yourself. I think sometimes you have to like take a deep look, like you put your head down and you execute, and then sometimes you sort of forget to take care of yourself too. I think there's also like you can still sort of do both. Like you can still be a great worker and still look out for yourself as well. But I think it's important to know that at the end of the day, a job is a job. And I think so many times we all fall victim to this mantra of like just working hard and this will be realized and everything. And at the end of the day, a job's a job. And like I think you've actually helped me so much with this.
I tried,
You weren't that successful.
But you are a good worker. You are a good worker. And let me tell you something. A great worker, by its nature, he will always forget about himself. Because he's a great worker. It's what he is. It's what he does.
I think like for me at least, I think I do that a lot. Like I give and give and give to myself and then I forget about myself.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I have been playing with this idea of like make my own dreams come true and not someone else's. And I think that happens with a company a lot too. Like you can be a part of a big company and still make your own dreams come true. So many times we fall victim to like sort of adapting to other people's dreams and not realizing, not even knowing what our own dreams.
I think some great workers, not all of them, some great workers, their only crime is their need for validation. They are great, unbelievable, loyal workers because they need that validation from their parents, from their environment, from their boss, from their friends. I need to be validated all the freaking time. I work like a dog. External validation. Not for myself, but for my environment. I need it so badly. And that's why I'm a great worker. But by definition, I'm bad for myself. By being a great worker that needs that constant validation, I am horrible for myself. I'm destructive for myself.
Yeah, I think as human beings, it's like a natural...
No. Some people don't need that.
Yeah.
They don't consume.
I think in today's society, it's a problem. I also think it's something that you have to sort of like work on. And I also think certain people need external validation for certain things and not for other things. And you sort of go in, I think a need for external validation is a sign of insecurity.
100%.
Like
if you are not the one who's supposed to validate yourself, you're insecure.
I think
100%.
So many times in this society, it's so easy to sort of take your relationship with yourself for granted. And like your relationship with yourself, is so important.
True.
And I think specifically with the way we have social media and everything, people get stuck in this like cycle of comparison. And so they see,
and then you get overwhelmed.
And you get so overwhelmed you don't know how to like function. And I think that is like a bigger probably part of it, that it's not necessarily, it's like on LinkedIn. LinkedIn used to be like this amazing site and a way to connect with people on a professional level. And now when I scroll through LinkedIn, it's everyone bragging about some crap that might not even be true.
Right. And everything is fake. It's all fake smile, fake success.
And it drives me crazy, and I think you see that on Instagram, obviously, and social, Facebook.
All
like
over.
you only see people's highlight reels,
Right.
and you forget that that's not like real life, and you could be the most miserable human being, but not see that.
And you can be the most unsuccessful human being, but you will show some fake moments to look successful.
1,000%. And so it's what filter, if we want to use like social media terms, are we looking at our life through? And I think that's something that you have to kind of put on those filter glasses with all other aspects of your life.
100%. All right, Jilly Willy, thank you for this nugget of wisdom.
Have a good one.